One People's Public Trust. The OPPT documents that were disclosed on December 25th have swept across the land like wildfire. It has become a grassroots movement taken on by hundreds of thousands of people across the world, soon to be millions, who all want the same thing. They want freedom from the old enslavement system and a choice to live their lives according to their own free will and to exercise their own free will choices. The current systems have failed, and they are being held up only by artificial means and the last bit of energy that was already in the pipes before the foreclosure. The OPPT documents open the door to possibilities of allowing the people to free themselves from these failed systems and co-create a new system according to the desires and free will choice of each acting in the highest good of all, where we can all thrive. What is the One People's Public Trust? The One People's Public Trust itself consists of every person on the planet itself, and the Creator. The One People's Public Trust trustees are a group of very skilled individuals, including legal professionals, who in conjunction with a positive group inside the financial system, carried out extensive investigations into the massive fraud and theft taking place at the time. After exercising extreme prudence, the OPPT concluded that the corporations operating under the guise of the people's government and financial systems were committing treason against the people of this planet without the people's knowing, willing, and intentional consent. Through a series of registrations of the being of the one people of this planet, the land, air, seas, and every creation thereof and therefrom, all unlawful and legal claims of ownership and actions of management and control by the principals, agents, and beneficiaries were lawfully and legally duly canceled and foreclosed upon by their own free will choice not to remedy the damage that they had caused. The final report from the investigation can be found on the link in the description of this video. OPPT guards, protects, and preserves all beings, inclusive of gold and silver previously misused and abused by the banking system. The one people of this planet and all beings guarded, preserved, and protected in trust, individually and equally, are the only lawful and legal issuers of any legitimate representation of value, especially currency. The alleged mainstream banking system no longer has asset banking. The trustees have returned and allocated a significant amount of value to each human, a value that could pay the debt of the average person many, many times over. This is unnecessary, of course. All debt has been eliminated by the very fact that the banks chose not to provide verified documentation that a loan had ever been made, as a matter of law, as a matter of fact, and as a matter of public policy. And the banks therefore chose by their free will choice to foreclose on themselves. Many significant changes have come about, including that we now live in a world of unlimited responsibility and liability that may bother you, but when you have a huge asset to call upon in need, that fact is mitigated. At the same time, the trustees invoked a replacement system of governance called Creators Value Asset Centers, or CVACs. The CVAC system is the antithesis of the corrupt, externally controlled looting devices that were termed governments. They are, in fact, in commerce, in law, preserved by public policy, registered as wholly owned with full title, value, and rights, co-jointly and equally by each of the one people on this planet, expressly warranted to be entirely transparent entities that exist only to serve the people of this planet by providing any systems of assistance the people of this planet deem necessary or desired, and these systems are prevented from impinging on any aspect of the free will of any human. The CVAC system is presented as a planet-wide, completely interconnected network structure run only by bonded public servants who act with full responsibility and in full liability at all times. Every human on the planet is served by CVAC and its branches. Each former nation on the planet has one CVAC branch reserved for it. This incredible paradigm shift is just beginning to unfold right now. Why is day-to-day life still the same? The old system is currently in denial, and although there are negotiations going on continuously at the highest level, the news of the existence of the trust is deliberately being kept out of the mainstream media by the alleged corporate system to deceive the one people of this planet, as it always has done. The impending implementation of funded CVACs will correct this situation. Yet this document is in front of you, and you now know what is really happening. You are now part of the paradigm shift. This document is a lawful and legal challenge to approaches by individuals acting in ignorance of the new system, knowingly, willingly, and intentionally attempting to usurp, violate, invade, abrogate, subjugate, or subordinate any being on this planet. It is also an invitation to participate transparently with integrity in the greatest period of change ever seen on this planet. In the months to come, our world is going to change beyond recognition. Our true history will be revealed along with truth of the systems we have been living under. Much technology that has been withheld from us will be released, including power production, health, and transport. War, disease, and pollution will be a thing of the past. Each of us needs to do our own research. Patience is required while we develop our own understanding of what is occurring and choose what we do with this information only as it resonates within each of us. There are many groups around the world that have formed to develop strategies on how best to use the OPPT filings to help free the people, and many who are working to push the information out to the people as the CVAC system is prepared for rollout. Thank you.